Hey, good morning and welcome to Brunch with Brian. This is my new sign. And today I wanted to talk about a couple of different things, but did you do your review and preview? That was one thing. And so I wanted to focus on that today. And I wanted to talk about that actually on our Teaching Tuesdays. I want to do that review and preview. And you know what? It's going to be like a working Teaching Tuesday. So it's going to be a little bit different today. Normally, it's more of like, lecture style. I'm teaching a lot. You guys are taking a lot of notes. But this one is going to be more like a workshop almost. I'm going to go through a lot of different areas of your life, and we're going to talk about reviewing your past year and seeing what progress you've made. And then we're going to look at previewing the upcoming year. Now, if you've already done this exercise, that's great. You're going to have a lot to work with. If you haven't done it yet, this is going to be your perfect opportunity to do it. So let's review last year. And that's very important, guys. If you forget history, you're doomed to repeat it. And so we live, and the patterns we live by can be very strong, our habits. And you got to look at now's the time for pattern identification. When you're trying to make any shifts like a New Year's resolution or a change at the end of the year, this is the time to look at pattern recognition. So that's the time to look at your actual schedule. And I'm going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about a new form I have to really keep track of your schedule and really watch where your time is being spent. And so I want you to be very aware of that and be very aware of what your habits are. Sometimes you're losing a lot of time. It's funny because when you're young, you've got all these dreams and hopes and all this stuff, and you're going to change the world, right? And then, and it's all about making big plans and having big goals. And then what does it come down to? The older you get, the more you realize it comes down to time management. It comes down to how are you using your time? Where is your time going? All your big dreams, unless you have time being spent in the pursuit of that specific dream or goal, it ain't happening. So that's what you sort of learn with life. You learn that time is a finite resource. And so time being a finite resource, and we only have so much time, that's where you have to really be aware of your time expenditure, what your normal schedule is like. So today we're going to talk about reviewing your last year and seeing why you're where you're at now, and previewing this year coming. And we'll do some goal setting and look at some planning. So this is going to be, have a pen and paper ready. Have your computer ready if you like to work on your computer, because we're going to be doing setting some goals and doing our review of last year and preview of this coming year. This is a really important exercise, and this is the time to do it, right when the years change over. It's the only time to really do it, the best time to do it, and the only time you're really going to do it is right now. So let's take this opportunity. It's the 2nd. So yesterday was fun. Yesterday was New Year's Day. It was football and have fun, and let's have a nice time and be around family and everything. Hopefully you got to be around family. And so yesterday was the last day off. Oh, it's hard though, isn't it? It's hard to let go, because all year long I look forward to Christmas and that special feeling around Christmas and having the Christmas spirit. That tree ain't coming down for a little while yet. It's hard for me to take the tree down. I spend time making it all pretty, and sad to see it go. It adds so much such a festive nature to the home. So that's going to be gone pretty soon, but we have to, before we even get rid of the tree, we have to get focused back on being productive. There's two sides of life, being productive, giving back, contributing to society and the world and your family and leaving a legacy and all that, sort of your work side. But I like to think about it as your being productive side. And then there's the happy side. There's doing the things that you enjoy that don't necessarily contribute to the planet or anything, but it make you happy. And guys, God wants you to be happy. You're not supposed to go through life miserable. And when you ask people, it's funny. I was watching this show on TV, and the guy said, 70, what was it that he said? 75% of adult life is misery, and 25%, is tolerable. Well, that's not how anybody should live. So obviously we want to be more, 75% is joyful, and then 25% is tolerable, and maybe even better than that. And so that's what we're striving for. And that's the one reason that I want you guys focused on creative financing. I want you focused on buy and hold cash flow properties, because if you buy 10 of them this year, that's going to change your life. It's going to change your life going forward for the rest of your life. So if you could focus up for 1 year and buy 10 houses in 1 year, and it's doable, it's absolutely doable. A lot of our students do it. We do it. So it's absolutely doable to do it. It's just a matter of finding the right farm area, making sure you're focused on the right properties, talking to realtors. Remember, we did our event Taking Action workshop where we talked about working with realtors. If you've got a realtor network going, you should have realtors bringing you about 1 deal a month. That would be your 10 deals. Okay, now it's a little more expensive to buy some of those properties because you got to pay the realtor commission up front, some of it anyway, at least 4% probably. But that means, on a $100,000 property, that's $4,000, and you're going to get that back when you get your non-refundable option deposit. So it's worth it to buy properties through agents too. Let me not go off on that track now, but there's just a lot of ways that you can do business, and a lot of ways to get deals. And so let's stick together this year. Let's set our goals strong. Let's have a really good Teaching Tuesday today, reviewing and previewing for the upcoming year. Okay. I keep saying, I keep wanting to do the same affirmation. I'll have a great 2024, but that's what I'm really in the mode. This is the new year. We're just greeting this new year, and it's an exciting year with a lot of great potential for wonderful things to happen, and let's make them happen. But sometimes some of it's on us, of course, and that's where it comes back to that time management. So it comes full circle, coming back to that time management. So part of what we're talking about today is schedule, is being aware of your time management and where your time is going. So all really good stuff. You know what? I'm actually going to put my darn glasses on. My eyesight is coming and going. I used to have really good eyesight for a while there, and then I had a little bit of a problem. So lots of you guys are responding today. So hello, hey, how you doing, Kenneth? Lots of hearts. I love you too. Good mornings, Tony. Looking forward to. Oh yes, we're going to have a really good Teaching Tuesdays today. So everybody tune in for that. Okay. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. Good morning, Robert. Look at all the different colored hearts. That's cool. Happy Tuesday. Teaching Tuesday sounds awesome. Yes, it's going to be, remember, it's going to be a more of a working lunch this time. And, it's always good to be revising this and ongoing needs. So this is really good. Build strength. Exactly. Great points there. Isabel's always got great points. Hey, morning, Charles. Good to see you this morning. Happy New Year, everybody. You got your New Year's resolutions? So part of what we're talking about kind of is New Year's resolutions today and incorporating those into your schedule. So as we do our review and preview, that's part of what we're going to be talking about. So yes, make 2024 a fantastic year. Super strong. Okay, yeah. You got to really be focused this year, guys. So there's so many distractions in the world. And so today is the day to really focus on your new year and having a great Teaching Tuesday. So remember, Teaching Tuesdays comes when? It's at Take Action. So Teaching Tuesdays is at 4 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern time, then repeated 3 hours later. So I expect to see you guys there. Do you like the new sign? Yeah. Okay. All right. So great to see you as always. I will see you guys a little bit later today. What's our affirmation for today? I'm going to go for it. I'll have a great 2024. I think that's been our affirmation for the last 3 days. That's okay. That's a good focus. Let's keep saying that. I'll have a great 2024. You're building future pacing is what that's called. You're building a great future for yourself. I'll have a great 2024. Okay, 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'll have a great 2024. I'll have a great 2024. I'll have a great 2024. Yes, absolutely. So everybody's going to have a great 2024. Okay, let's do our breathing exercise. Deep breath in. Always with a big smile. This always makes Willow nuts. I don't know why. Come here, Willow. Come on, baby. Yes. She always, when Daddy starts breathing, okay, take another deep breath in. I think she doesn't know what I'm doing. Let it go. And one more. Okay, excellent. Okay, good job. Just getting that smile on your face and the deep breath flowing through you. That's really good for your body, invigorate you, and reset your brain. Don't forget that 3 deep breaths is a really good technique to use throughout the day to get energy and to reinvigorate and refocus yourself. All right, so I will see you guys on Teaching Tuesday later today. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and